So you know that saying, fill your cup? That is what I'm going to help you do today through a little guided meditation practice. So if that sounds good, let's get into it. First, we're just going to do a little bit of an arriving practice, just a little transition from whatever you've been doing before. So you can see I'm just doing a little wiggling. Maybe a yawn comes up, maybe you need to just wiggle, shake a little bit. Taking a nice free breath. Exhale. And you can close your eyes or leave them open. Maybe let your gaze come along your nose line, down to a spot somewhere in your eye line in front of you. And as you're allowing yourself to shift into this meditation, I invite you to envision your cup, whatever that looks like, using your imagination. Maybe it's within you, maybe it's at your heart center, maybe you want to actually cup your hands in front of you to make a cup. It's up to you, you get to explore here, or just envision a cup. Envisioning that cup, holding that image, whatever comes to mind is perfect. And holding that image of that cup, I invite you, if you know what you need to fill your cup, to just imagine what that might look like, holding that intention of whatever you need. Maybe it's more quiet, maybe it's a nap, maybe it's some connection time with a friend. Just holding maybe a word or two along those lines. Connection, nourishment, calm, quiet, energizing, inspiration, whatever the word that comes. Holding that and then see what appears in your cup. What shows up in your cup that can be supportive to help you meet that intention. Just taking a note of whatever shows up. No wrong answers here, none at all. Just taking note of whatever comes here. And next, I invite you to imagine the same cup, whatever it looks like, and then pose the question, what will support me right here, right now, to fill my cup? And then imagine whatever fills that cup appearing to show you what that possibility could be. Taking note of whatever comes up, no wrong answers, just taking note of whatever's shown up to fill your cup. And as you're taking note of whatever has shown up for you, we'll try one last aspect for filling your cup. And for this last little part of our meditation, I invite you to think of a color that feels right for you right now. Maybe it feels warming or cooling or calming. Whatever color comes to mind is whatever color needs to be here with you. And imagine that color filling your cup, maybe in the form of a light or a liquid. Imagine that color filling your cup, overflowing. And then imagine your whole body filling with that color. And as you inhale, you might think of breathing more of that color in. And on the exhale, letting that color expand to more nooks and crannies of your body. filling up every cell, every fiber of your being. And now I invite you to just marinate. Just marinate in the feeling and the sensations of having your cup filled. Noticing any sensations that feel nice, pleasant, whatever they may be. Marinating in them. And then to close out this practice, I invite you to simply imagine if this color could speak, if these sensations of pleasantness could speak, what would they tell you? What message would they have for you? If something comes up, that's great. If not, that's okay too. We'll just make space. Whatever comes up is fine. And to come out of this meditation, I invite you to gently blink lights back into your eyes if your eyes were closed. And you can gaze around your room, landing on a few objects just to reorient yourself to your environment. And I invite you now to take out a notebook or an app on your phone, or even just make a mental note of whatever appeared for you that can help you to fill your cup so that you may act upon it and really follow through on that wisdom that we've received from our mind-body system. So thank you for practicing with me today. And if you enjoyed this practice, you might enjoy reading my newsletter, in which I share a little bit more context and depth around the practices that I share with these videos. It comes out weekly-ish. And also I have my website up and running. So if you are interested in working in a one-on-one context or bring me into a group to do these exercises that I do to help you to reconnect with yourself and strengthen your mind-body connection with these tools and practices that I'm sharing, I am open and available and ready to practice with you. Have a wonderful day.